very true that when we're in the midst of history being made around us, rarely do we ever recognize it for the event and time that it is. Politically speaking, we're smack dab in the center of this historical storm right now. A presidential can't miss who is now finding out the road to Washington won't be nearly as easy as she and her lemmings believed. A billionaire who has spit out some things no one else would dare say, and at the moment is showing them all his wealthy backside in the polls. And a nation seeking real answers, real solutions, and fed up neither one seems imminent. But every Friday here on The Hardline, we provide questions and answers in a manner that befits the current American ideal. Rock on, true believers. Thanks for joining us. This is the Political Punching Bag.
You know, there's a lot of talk about the 2016 presidential election, and there's been a lot of talk about all the Republican candidates. Hillary Clinton, you know, she's also running. You hear less about it. She's not giving a lot of interviews. That's one of the criticisms. She hasn't been giving a lot of interviews because I think she's looking out at everybody else who's running for president, and she's thinking, if I keep my mouth shut, I think I got this thing.
But Donald Trump is all anyone's talking about right now. This week, Trump said if his presidential campaign fails, he will ride into the sunset. And if Donald Trump wins the presidency, Hillary says she's going to ride off a cliff like Thelma and Louise.
Will it be you? I mean that literally, you. In fact, you should stop watching the show right now and just check the polls, just in case one of your friends put your name in as a prank, and you're now doing better than Lindsey Graham.
New Quinnipiac University poll, which of all the major polls is the hardest to pronounce, has Trump ahead of Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker by a lot. 20% to 13%. Jeb Bush is now down to third. But while Donald Trump leads the Republican field by a wide margin, right now he seems to be unelectable. The same poll shows him losing to Hillary Clinton by 12 points, losing to Joe Biden by 12 points, losing by 8 points to Bernie Sanders, and he's 5 points behind Bill Cosby.
Chris Christie said yesterday, if he's elected, he'll fight against legalized marijuana, so Colorado and Washington residents had better, quote, smoke that pot now. Said Colorado and Washington residents, okay. That was the plan all along. Is this guy trying to trick us? Hey, if you're a cop, you have to tell us. You're eating donuts.
Former Virginia Governor Jim Gilmore officially announced his campaign yesterday, bringing the total number of Republican candidates to 17. 17. Here's how I know that's too many. If I saw 17 people in line for the bathroom, I'd be like, no. I'll wait till 2020. I don't care. I'll wait.
Trump is even worrying the GOP's most important constituents, the six horsemen of the cash-pocalypse, who finance Republican campaigns, I can only assume from their sinister subterranean swamp headquarters.
Some big Republican donors are getting a little nervous about how things are going in the Republican Party.
These are the investors in these candidacies, and they're worried about what kind of damage that he might be doing on that debate stage.
This Trump guy is a rich, crazy, egotistical monster. People like him are supposed to buy the candidates, not be them.
As Hillary Clinton's poll numbers continue to slide, the movement to convince Joe Biden to run for president has been gaining steam. Which might sound like a joke, but the pay-per-view on a Biden-Trump debate would solve the national debt crisis. So it's actually a good idea.
Yes, the living embodiment of everything Republicans were trying to exercise from their party just escalated down on their parade.
I'm really rich. The total is $8,737,540,000. When Mexico sends its people, they're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
She wanted to breast pump in front of me. And I may have said that's disgusting. I may have said something else. I thought it was terrible. She's a horrible person.
How's that outreach going to Latinos and women again?